Alright everybody, welcome back to another episode of FTL Faster Than Light Playthrough. I am the Fast Hero. Now, this is episode 19, and as you might remember, we are on another run. We're trying to beat the game this time. It's not terribly important that we beat it. I mean, I'd be disappointed if we didn't, but, shit happens, definitely in FTL. And, I'm mainly just going to be talking about strategy in this playthrough. Now, last time I talked your ears off, I went about it just by talking about all the systems and subsystems, but it's really important to be able to know the strategies behind all that stuff. You know, the strategies of making sure all of your characters are in the areas that they are in, and that you don't move them around too much because they get these skill bonuses for being in their specific area. Now, we have not moved around a lot. I don't think we moved around at all. Yeah, we've just been at the same location. So, one thing you kind of want to do right when you get into a new area, just look around. I have the setting on to show me where you can go from the next jump. So that you see these yellow lines. The green lines are where I can go right now. But if I go here, like just hover over it, it'll show me yellow in the yellow lines where you can go beyond that. Now, very helpful, and something that I definitely take advantage of as much as I can. And I try to because if you see, if we went this way, there's actually no way to get over here. So it's better if we just go this way and just, meander around this way. Maybe we could go here and kind of cut through and get to this place, but there's honestly probably not going to be anything here that's so worth it that we need to, disadvantage ourselves to be there. Now, you arrive in a sector greeted by a science vessel. They hail you. We find ourselves low on fuel and have a proposition. 4 fuel for 3 drones? I'm sorry. That's not a good deal. You gotta, that's, as much as you might want to be a good person, be a thrifty person. Be somebody who is gonna get to the end and do this shit. Because it's nice to be a good person. I love to make the right decision. But it's better when that right decision also happens to be what kind of aligns with what I want to do. But it's not always the case. Sometimes you have to do some despicable things in space. So, I don't know. There are some other times we might run into them, but we just killed a pirate. Badass. The victim quickly jumps away before we have a chance to speak to him. Unfortunate. They should have given us a prize or something. We were doing so well. So 2 ships within range seem to be engaged in battle. One of them is a space pirate, so aid the civilian. Alright, so you'll kind of notice pretty quickly how badass having all of these basic lasers are. And then just by slowly upgrading them, you can become really badass. Oh, shit. I meant to click. Lupita, no, close the door, damn it. Alright, so the first sector is really, really a breeze. No matter who you are, no matter what ship you're in, it's really pretty easy. I mean, of course, if you're playing it on normal or hard, it's, it can be really hard. So, just pay attention. Find a small space station that appears to be abandoned. Just check it out. It appears to have a large portion of its hull destroyed, and you take what few supplies you can find, which happens to be 13 scrap. Now, we already have enough scrap to upgrade our shields to the next level. Something that you might want to do, but one thing that you really got to pay attention to is stores. Stores are your lifeline, and they are going to be, they're the way that you get supplies and shit. So you got to make sure that you have enough scrap for the stores when you come into them. I would say like 150 scrap is a good amount to have, because you just don't want to be caught or find a store and then be like, oh yeah, well, I guess I don't have any scrap because I just bought this thing. I mean, yeah, you really need shields, and try to see, and right there, like, this is another thing, or what, referring back to what I was just talking about. You might have to do some evil things. I could have just stolen supplies from those the civilians. I fucking forgot who they were at first. So you might wanted to have stolen supplies from those civilians. Just don't feel too bad about it, because shit happens in space, and you know, we are trying to save everybody from these rebels, and if you have to do a few bad things, so be it. Alright, so they have a little missile here, and then or no, that's a heavy laser, and then a beam weapon, so we're gonna kinda just kick their ass real quick. Yeah, you'll notice later in the game you might be missing shots a lot, and that's because, oh, see, there's a store right here. If I would have leveled up my ship's shields, then I wouldn't have had anything to buy. I mean, I might still not have anything to buy, but... Okay, so, I don't really want any of these weapons. Fire suppression is nice. It's only 65. I could honestly buy the cloaking already. Ooh, this is difficult. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna buy all that, and then I'll get nothing. I will get nothing, and I'll be okay with it. I'm not too worried about it. Okay, so we can hire them to delay the rebels. We're already right near the end, so that's not really going to be too much of a thing. Scout the sector. Again, we're right near the end, so it's not going to do anything. Here's one of those things that I'm like, it's kind of a bad thing, but, you know, I need resources. So let's attack them. You could say they're just mercenaries. Yeah, mercenaries. They would have been on our side for some money. And they're generally just like, you know, they're just trying to make money. Like, not really. And they're not evil, I guess. They will do evil things for money, but they're not necessarily evil. So 3 fuel, 22 scrap. Definitely not a bad haul. So we can go here. There's going to be the store again. We have 151 again. So if we wanted, we can get this cloaking. In fact, let's do it. Only have 1 scrap, but fuck it. I don't give a shit. I got cloaking now. What? So ignore that station. I think it was some fuel nonsense. Okay, so I'm gonna go to the bottom here, because then we can go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We can go red the entire way. And get massive amounts of scrap and massive amounts of resources. Very nice. Oh man, I could have gone to the store right in the beginning. Too bad. Alright, Zoltan ship. I'm most likely gonna lose this entire first volley because they've got that Zoltan shield. Alright, so we have their shield. No, their shield isn't down, but their weapons are down, their oxygen's down. See, this setup is incredible. It just really destroys people. Destroys the enemies. And And we are almost ready to go. Let's do it. Gosh, that store, I'm almost like, I'm just gonna have to let it be. Let it stay over there. Sorry, buddy. Alright. What? No, I don't think so. Get your fucking beam weapon dude out of here. Alright, so we don't have all of our basic lasers out. Okay. We're able to take him out. We didn't take too much damage. And that was kind of a devastating setup that they had. They had these asteroids constantly coming at us, and then they had a good amount of damage with the beam weapon, the beam drone, as well as I think they had a missile. What was that? So dock and try to rescue the survivors. We got 15 scraps, so that's something. Only you two really need to be healed. Well, Lupita does. So we'll send her in just a second. And I know we have to wait for her to get back for us to be able to jump. That kind of sucks, but you know, whatever. All good and ready to go. Another thing about this game is you really need to not take any chances. Don't ever surrender your crew to these guys. They're not worth it. I always destroy them. Well, I always get close to destroying them and maybe take one of the people or actually destroy them. I don't know. It depends. But yeah, no, don't take any chances. You might want to, you might be tempted to, but it's just not worth it. If you can easily dispatch of somebody, just do it. Don't toy around. Yeah, I don't accept surrender from people like you. People who do trafficking. People trafficking in space, it's not good. Well, anywhere is not good. And we got a system repair drone out of it, so. I'm sorry we ended up killing everybody on the ship, but honestly, I couldn't live with it. Knowing that they were out doing whatever. Oh shit, I meant to bring it on board. Fuck. I'm an ass. There's a really complicated storyline that you can actually, like, it takes several steps in different sectors that you really, oh man. I mean, this game is RNG. Like, everything about this game is roguelike, so you don't know what you're gonna run into. And then you really have to rely on getting specific dialogues and shit as you're playing the game. And it's like, in order to do this one storyline, if any of you are out there, you know, and you played this game, you know exactly what I'm talking about. But I think that was the beginning of one of them. And we're in the second sector, so I could have possibly finished that storyline, and that would have been pretty cool. To be honest, that would be nice. But I mean, I don't mind. We're not really trying to do any of that stuff this time. We're trying to win, okay? Alright, only thing within scanning range is an old abandoned mining structure. And it has nothing, it doesn't even have resources. They mined everything out and they left. Fuck. Okay, so you come across an asteroid. Oh, they're looking for extra explosives, so give them 15. So 13 hull points repaired, and they upgraded the reactor by 1. Hell yes. That means our cloak is ready to go. Having a cloak is just super fun and super nice. I like it. Ignore them, because we don't have enough missiles. And then onto the abandoned sector. Now, the abandoned sectors always have Lanius in them. They're kind of assholes. I mean, they're like so alien and neutral that they'll attack you, but maybe they don't really understand why they're attacking you, or they don't understand why attacking is a bad thing. They're just trying to like I feel like their entire goal is to get metal for their ship. They're just like, get the metal, obtain the metal, use the metal, and damn, there we go. And so it's just like, it's difficult to reason with them. Ooh, Zoltan was almost dead right there. But our fucking weapons are down now. So. Alright, sorry I was a little quiet there. I was a little worried. Because we are not doing too well right now. We need to... get some shit happening right now, and we unfortunately don't have a lot of oxygen. So we're trying to... Okay, there we go. Finished with the battle. We can now move on to trying to repair the oxygen. And we might be able to repair and run back to the med bay. Yes. Good deal. Good deal. Now our oxygen is at like 33%. Okay. It's going back up though. No, it's not. Now it is. There we go. 31, 32, 33. It's going up. Good. Good, 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 good. And Lupita is heavily damaged. So we need all of these folks to go back to their areas. Get Lupita up there. And get her over here. Alright. So we survived. Woohoo! Yeah, not fun. Not fun to encounter one of these really bad battles. Oh, look at this Lanius ship. I always think they look really cool. A damaged vessel, docked to the jump beacon. It appears that the Lanius are absorbing the metal from the beacon, risking destroying it and becoming stranded. So... let's send them 30 scrap. Oh, okay. Assholes just attacked me. Yeah, no problem. I'll just use my cloaking device. It only pokes me for 5 seconds, so that kind of sucks, but... whatever. It says... prevent death, merciful, penitent. You believe they're surrendering. Not enough. I mean, that was actually a good amount of fuel. But I gave you 30 scrap, you assholes. There we go. Alright. So the ship explodes, leaving behind a collection of useful scrap. At least that 30 scrap back. Thank you. And with that, I'm going to have to conclude this episode. Thank you all for joining me. I really appreciate it. I've been having a lot of fun. Still, this game is just the best. So, hopefully you'll be here next time we come back. But for now, make sure to take care of yourselves. Bye.